What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls doing my bid. Now, today, man, before I get into the story, enough respect, man. Big up to everybody, man. All the new subscribers, those who've been supporting my Cash App, who've been supporting this journey, this YouTube journey. Everybody who've been subscribing, man. Everybody who just been viewing the videos, man. Enough respect. Big up to everybody for that, man. Now, this story today is about this guy in New York, man. Y'all probably heard me tell this story on live before, but this is just like official video of this story, man, about this cat named New York and what really went down with New York in the dorm, man. Now, let's get it to the dorm, man. Come on, let's go. So, anyways, man, we at, where I was at? Yeah, I'm at Riverbend, and y'all know these are like open dorms, bro. I want to say they're like 55 or 56 people in the dorm. I don't think I quite remember, but somewhere like that, bro. One of those two numbers. But anyways, now this particular morning, all this stuff started, bro, was they put us on standby for inspection, bro. Probably like 7:30, bro, before everybody even get up. Now, you know, folks might go to breakfast. They call breakfast like 5:30, sometimes 6 o'clock. Depends on which dorm they call, which building they call the breakfast first. So, you know, when guys get back to the dorm, man, guys are normally go back to lay down. Some guys are still up. Some guys are ready to go to first block movement because, you know, they start around 7 o'clock. Me, now, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I ain't had no classes or none of that stuff going on. So if I go to breakfast and I come back, I'm hitting the rack, bro. You know, these folks come around right after they call first block movement. Officer going to come back in there. Hey, man, stand by for inspection. Stand by for inspection. And this lady that was working, bro, listen, bro, it's like she's stuck on repeat, bro. She stayed coming back in there every 10, 15 minutes, man. Y'all get up. Y'all get ready for inspection. Man, it's not even 8 o'clock count yet. These folks all yelling this stuff, crazy stuff, man. They come in there for 8 o'clock count. They do their little count, go around. Mind you, everybody got to get up and stand up for 8 o'clock count. And every time they come around for 8 o'clock count, bro, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an argument in the dorm between the officer and somebody, bro. Somebody probably been sleeping too good and they ain't want to get up for count. Some guys just be bucking, bro. I done had times where I done bucked. I done stayed in the bed. Mind you, some officers are cool with this and some are not cool with it, bro. Some be like, man, I'm just trying to get this count out the way. I ain't finna be in here arguing with y'all early in the morning. They just come around and count. You in the bed and everything. Some officers, bro, they come in there, bro, they might be in there 10, 15 minutes. Because some guys just decide that they ain't getting up at that particular morning, bro. And sometimes I was like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be sleeping so good and they come around call count. I might have the tent up. I might pull the tent back and peek my head from under the sheet like that. I see who it is. I'll be like, oh, yeah, she cool. I'm riding. Sometimes I know it's a BS officer. I might just go ahead and get up, bro, so they could hurry up and get out the dorm. And you know that's how Chang Yang is run. People don't want you keeping these officers in the dorm, bro. They want you let them get their count and get out the way. And if you've been to Chang Gang or you any of these Chang Gang stories, count time is one of the most important things in Chang Gang, bro. The wards will tell you that, officers will tell you, lieutenants will tell you, sergeants will tell you, count time is important. And sometimes you have older guys in the dorm, they'll tell you. They'll be like, man, let them folks get that count and get up out of here, man. Because that's is what is most important for them, bro. If that count is not right, they coming back. They might come in the dorm 10 deep, bro. Checking everybody's bed. Make sure you're on the right bed. And, you know, sometimes in the open dorm, a lot of guys are not in the right bunk. You know what I'm saying? Guys might have bought a bottom bunk from somebody like me. I bought a bottom bunk from somebody, bro. Because I had a phone at the time. I bought me a bottom bunk. Made sure I was good. And you don't want them coming around checking no roster, bro. They're going to be like, oh, you ain't supposed to be in bunk. You all the way over there. All that crazy stuff. So anyways, that morning, man, they coming back and forth about this inspection stuff. So everybody pretty much got up and got ready, man, by 8:30. Mind you, we sitting around, bro. We sitting around waiting forever for inspection, bro. Inspection team on the walk. Inspection team on the walk. When one of the guys, the orderlies that was out there, bro, they came back. They was like, man, no inspection team on the walk. They ain't on the west side or they ain't even on this side. Sometimes we be able to look through the windows, like in the dorm, to look on the other side to see if they on the walk. There's nobody on the walk, man. So anyway, everybody pretty much had done cool down, sat down, chilling, talking or whatever, man. And here go New York. New York used to always have this thing that he used to always do, bro. I swear, bro. He always get everybody mad. Let me tell you, I'm just give y'all a little rundown about New York. New York probably was about 5'8" or something, man. Or had size on him. I ain't gonna lie. He probably about 30 at the time though, but he looked at 40. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, a guy that just looked like they've been getting beat up all their life. Face be looking hard as ever, like they just be having a hard life. That's how New York was, bro. And New York had a smart ass mouth, bro. He always get into it with everybody, bro. Always get into it with everybody. And New York ain't really had a lot going on. He really ain't had nothing going on in the dorm, bro. He's just a regular dude in the dorm that got a smart mouth, always talking trash to people, always getting into it with folks, bro. But folks would look past him because they'd be like, man, this nigga New York, he's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Liable to say anything, bro. And one thing that he always used to do, bro, this man used to always do this stuff, bro. Whenever the Atlanta Falcons is playing or the Atlanta Hawks, bro, whenever that game come on, bro, this man gonna go around. Whenever that game come on, he be like, them birds on, them Falcons on. He be like, oh, boom. Like he just shooting the bird out the sky, bro. I swear, bro. Them folks from Atlanta, bro, used to be so mad about this nigga, bro. It could be Sunday, bro. Y'all know football start at 1 o'clock, bro. Everybody be at the table, bro. Falcon game might come on at 1 o'clock. Bro, here comes New York out of nowhere, walking in front of the TV. Aha! Aha! Boom! Always doing that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every time this man do that, bro, I'm dying laughing, bro. And as a matter of fact, him and this boy Westside about to get to fighting about it one day, bro, about him doing it. Because, you know, it was a lot of city dudes in the dorm, bro, and they wasn't going for that. They don't like that. If you know Atlanta sport fans, especially in Chain Gang, bro, they die-hearted Atlanta sports fans, bro. They be going crazy about the city, bro. It could be about the Braves. It could be about the Hawks. It could be about the Trashers. It could be about anybody, bro. They just standing up for their team, bro. And this is one of the things New York used to always do, bro. He just be walking around the dorm when they be playing, aha, aha, boom. I said, man, this man here wild, bro. So he always used to get into it with folks, bro. But one of the things was you had another guy in there from New York who had a little bit of motion. He was from Brooklyn. He had some motion going on. And one of the things I was telling y'all, like, when we charge the phones, like, you literally have to take the battery if you wasn't using a battery pack. Let me explain what a battery pack, you know, you use regular batteries, AA batteries or whatever, man, and you set them a certain way, and you put the end of the charger, which is the USB end, they cut it off at a certain length, which they call it a pigtail. Anybody that been to Chain Gang, you'll know this is a pigtail you put onto the battery pack. Mind you, got to put 2 razors at the bottom so they make connection with the battery. So some dudes used to rock out with the battery packs, and some dudes might charge on the wall. Mind you, it ain't like the cell houses where you got plugs in your room and all that. Nah, it was like 3 main plugs around the dome, bro. It was one up there by the front. I used to always use that one to plug up and charge my batteries. And the way that how I used to charge batteries was they used the paper clips as some prongs to put on the batteries. You know, when you used to could take the battery out the phone, they got the little top part where the copper stuff be at. You put that on there, clip them on, clip it into the charger, and somebody usually have to sit there and actually watch the battery, bro. Cause whenever the police be coming in, the police might be coming in, bro. They be like 12 on the floor. You literally got to be right there to be able to plug it out, bro. Some dudes be getting caught lacking, but that's what New York used to do most. His homeboy used to put him on and let him do that. Make sure he got something in his pocket, bro. So every time New York will get into it, folks, bro, his homeboy always be trying to squash it. They be like, man, just, you know what I'm saying? That's just New York. Let him go, man. And Brooklyn used to always talk to New York, bro. Like, bro, stop doing this, bro. You know what I'm saying? These folks be wanting to get on your head. And he be like, man, I don't care. I don't care about nobody, man. Oh, boom. Bro, this man is so crazy, man. He's wild, bro. And he just always used to walk around the door and do stupid stuff sometime, bro. This man used to wear some slippers. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he had them from back in the time of Jesus, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Them slippers were so beat, and he just drag his foot around the dome. It might be early in the morning, bro. Everybody is asleep. I might be in my bed sleep, bro. And I hear these stuff going through the dome. Shh, shh, shh. I'd be like, man, that's New York with them dumbass slippers. That's just how he walk. Everywhere on the walk, bro, he be like that. So let me tell y'all, bro, this morning now, we in the dawn, like we said, we stand down from inspection a little bit. Everybody just cool down a little bit. everybody's sitting around, and you know the dorms, like when you in the islands, like on the flats, it'd be bunks, but you got spaces between the bunks that people could walk. You got big spaces, and then you got small spaces that are not really for somebody to walk, bro, because on a regular day, once inspection is not going on, guys will actually move their boxes and block these little pathways off. Nobody wants you just walking, rubbing on their head or something while they sleep. So guys will block that off. But because we was already in inspection mode, bro, all these little pathways was clear. So you had a whole bunch of GD dudes, bro, probably about 5, 6 of them that was sitting down. They was sitting down, like one dude slept right here on one bed, the other dude slept right here. So they always just sitting down between two bunks, like facing each other, talking. You know, they just kicking it, all chopping it up by anything, bro. Listen, bro, I'm standing there by my bunk, I'm sitting down there by my bunk. This man, New York, he got all these other places to walk, bro. You got the original walkway. This man walked all the way down there, bro, walking through where these folks is, bro. He done walked through the middle of these folks. And them folks like, bro, what is you doing? He like, man, what you mean? What you mean I'm doing? He's like, man, I'm just walking through here, man. It's open dorm, bro. I'm free to walk anywhere. So they like, bro, listen, bro, you see all of us sitting down here, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. Why would you do that? And I'm thinking the same thing, bro. You're not going to walk through a crowd of folks you just see sitting right there, especially when you got other ways. It ain't like he hadn't said, excuse me, or my bad, let me come through real quick. He didn't do none of that, bro. He just walked through there, bro. When them folks was checking him about it, he giving them folks attitude, bro. So while he doing that, bro, they talking back and forth, going back and forth. He's like, man, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. When the GD dudes got up, he was like, listen, bro, just chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you see us chilling or whatever, bro, just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to goddamn catch no DRs on you or whatever. So New York started going crazy. Like, catch DRs on me. What you talking about? Like I said, New York looked like he been fighting all his life, bro. Face beat up like crazy, bro. Face just extra hard looking, like he been having a hard life, bro. So he's used to fighting, bro. He always used to get to fighting in the dome about random stupid stuff that he say, bro. All because of his mouth too, bro. That smart ass mouth he got, bro. And while he there talking crazy to these folks, bro, he ain't even realized one of the GD dudes that got up, one of the younger cats. Man, he got up, he hit that man so hard, bro. Boom! He caught him from the side, bro. And once he started hitting him, bro, the rest of them folks just chime in, bro. They just went in sync, bro. Them folk went to beating that man in the dome. Mind you, bro, the officer was out there walking around. So everybody like, man, y'all just chill. Man, New York trying to stay on his feet, boy. Them boys went to beating him up, bro. He getting hit from every angle, bro. It's about 5 or 6 of them on top of his head, bro. It's a lose-lose situation, bro. I don't care how good of a fighter you is, bro. They caught him down bad. And guess what he did? He done went on the floor, hit his back. They got him on the floor. Man, I tell you, he's strong now. He trying to swing. He trying to swing. He trying to do all that. Hold his head down and do all that. But he was getting so much hit, bro. He hit the floor. Once he hit the floor, bro, them folks started stomping him out. Yeah, straight A-Town stomp, bro, with them big old boots. Boom, boom. Told you, I told you. You know, they talking crazy to him. So now you got guys in the door like, man, y'all chill out, man. Y'all chill out. Y'all chill. The police, bro, looking, man. And luckily, bro, the police was not looking, bro. So guys are like, man, chill out, chill out. So them guys, one of the elder GD dudes in the door, he like, man, y'all chill, G. Y'all chill. And they pretty much just eased up off of him, bro. When this man got up, bro, this man, you could tell he holding his arm like this, bro. I didn't know it at the time, but his arm was broken, bro. He got up, he still talking trash. Man, that's all y'all got. That's all y'all got. Y'all just got to jump me. That's all y'all want to do is jump somebody, man. Bet none of y'all want to shoot a fair one with me. So everybody like, man, New York, look, bro. He's leaking from the nose, face busted up, everything, bro. These folks just whooped this man ass, bro. They just took him up through there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beat him all the way down to the ground, stomped him out with them big old chain gang boots, bro. And if you know about them chain gang boots, bro, you know he took a whooping, bro. He took a hell of a whooping. So folks was like, man, see your hand messed up, bro. Holding his hand limping in here like that. I'm like, boy, that boy done got his hand broken. So folks are like, man, go on to medical, bro. Go on to medical. He's like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. So guy, Brooklyn went and talked to him, bro. He's like, look, bro, go on to medical, bro. Because you just was doing too much, bro. New York, he went out there to the office or whatever, bro. And they came in, they was doing their little investigation or whatever. Luckily, they didn't check the cameras, bro. He told him, I don't know what he told him, bro. He probably told him that he just slipped and fell and broke his arm, bro. That be the #1 thing dudes be doing, bro. If the warden or somebody see you, your tooth might have been knocked out or you got a cut right here or something, dude's favorite thing would be like, man, I just slipped and fell. I just dropped and fell. Them folks be like, look, man, I was not born yesterday, man. Don't tell me that. But luckily, bro, they didn't come back in the dorm on no BS, bro. So after everybody was like, man, New York had it coming, bro. Everybody kept saying that he had it coming, bro, because of that smart mouth that he got, bro. And then, you know, them folks on the 8, they was already happy, bro. They was already happy, bro. On football Sunday, bro, they ain't got to hear that, oh, boom, oh, boom. Bro, this man, New York, be killing that, bro. I swear, bro. Up to this day, I remember it. Every time I remember about this man, bro, I stay laughing about that, bro. So, boom, now, everybody in the dorm talking about the situation or whatever. Them folks was like, man, I was talking to one of the GD dudes. He's like, man, he wasn't even trying to do bro like that, man. But bro just be going crazy with that smart mouth that he got. I was like, yeah, bro do got a smart ass mouth, bro. So, boom, bro, I have to say about a week and a half done ran off or something like that. Boom, I goes to chow. Boom. I go to chow. Boom, lunch. You know what I'm saying? Smack that food. Boom, boom. Ate that. I came out the chow hall. Guess who I see on the other side? Now you got 2 chow halls. You have the east side chow hall and you have the west side chow hall. But they're connected, but it's separated outside with a fence. It's 2 separate chow halls, but they're connected. The kitchen is connected in the back, so they got 2 different serving areas, 2 different seating areas and all that. But it's a fence. Once you step outside that chow hall, you're pretty much in an open, covered area, but it's a fence separating. So if you come out and you see guys on the west side, it might be your partners or whatever, you know, you can stand there on the fence, bro, and trim around and talk to them for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Till these folks come and run you off. They be like, hey, time to get back to the dorm or get off the fence. Some sergeants, they don't really be stunting like that until the whole dorm is ready to get out the chow. But I seen New York, bro. New York had his arm in the sling and everything, standing there looking like that. So I'm like, he nodded his head at me or whatever. I used to always talk to New York, bro, even though he was stupid. Me and New York done had words before, bro. Me and him had words before because of his mouth. So he was there talking to Brooklyn. I guess he was talking about how whatever the whole or all this type of crazy stuff. So anyways, we went back to the dorm and I was talking to Brooklyn. Brooklyn like, yeah, man, New York trying to get back over here. I'm like, New York trying to get back over here. It's only one reason New York should be trying to get back over here, try to straighten his face or something. And to how New York is, bro, he's real stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He's one of them guys that think they could fight an army and win. That's just how he is, bro. That's the type of mentality that he had. And in Chain Gang, you can't have that type of mentality, bro. You're not gonna beat the whole dorm, or you're not gonna beat 5-10 people, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. Sometimes your pride can get in the way, and it done happened to me in Chain Gang before, bro. Where I had a whole bunch of folks and I'm still standing up like I'm crazy. When I think about this stuff up to this day, bro, I be like, man, I was real stupid, bro. I was real stupid for even putting myself in situations like that, bro. So anyways, bro, Brooklyn was talking about New York trying to get back over there and all this type of stuff. New York really was trying to straighten his face, bro. Boom. I seen him the next day. We went to chow again. I seen him. He over there lurking. But he came over on this side, bro. I don't know how he was on this side, bro. He's standing out there lurking, looking for dudes. Some of the GD dudes that walked out. But, you know, bro, every time dudes be going to the chow hall, bro, like different groups respectively be walking with each other, bro. And he came out. While I was out there, bro, you see New York just standing up mugging these folks. And these folks just walking past and they were laughing. They're like, man, what you looking at? And he just there mugging. He just there mugging and mugging and mugging. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, New York trying to get back at something, man. New York trying to swerve something. He trying to catch somebody down bad. But I'm like, bro, ain't no way you think you just finna go at all these folks up here at this time, bro. Boom. Bro, a couple days go by. I get a call out. I get a call out to go to the education area, bro. I guess to go see a counselor or something like that. Because the counselor was based up there. I go up there, bro. The counselor telling me I got to take some classes or whatever. But at this time, bro, I probably got like 7 or by 6 years left. No, by 7 years left in my bid. So I'm like, bro, why I got to take all these classes right now, bro? I got a whole bunch of time left. I'm like, man, I'm not doing these classes, bro. These folks done gave me call out for these classes. I'm like, bro, I'm not going. I'll take this stuff later on down in my bed, bro. I got to do a mandatory 10 years, bro. what's gonna work out for me if I take these classes? It ain't like I'm getting paroled or nothing. So I'm not taking these classes at this time, bro. Anyways, bro, I'm up there in program or whatever. I see Duke in my dorm. Now, Duke was one of the GDs that was involved in the whole situation with New York. So anyways, bro, they hadn't ran the regular dorms. All the dorms didn't want to chow already, bro. So they called program to go to chow. Anyway, boom, bro. I went up there to chow, whatever, eating or whatever like that. Boom. All the guys in program, they ate. They told us like wait at the door. You feel me? Now they're not letting everybody out at the same time like that. So everybody waited till everybody finished eating and all that type of stuff, bro. Boom. They tell us, okay, boom, y'all go back to the dorm. Whoever going back to program or whoever going back to the dorm. Mind you, some guys was going back to the program. Me, I was trying to get back to the dorm, bro. I'm not trying to be up there in the program building, all that type of stuff. I got no business up there, bro. None at all. So anyways, bro, when I came out the chow hall, I seen New York on the fence on the other side. He just standing there, bro. Bro, I swear, bro, every time you go up there New York, you always see New York, bro. He's standing there with his arm in his sling, bro, just looking mad. He just lurking. I already knew that what he was on, bro. He's lurking to get some get back, bro. And I heard somebody had told me, he had told the dude was like, man, I'm going to get my get back, bro. I'm going to get my get back. I'm going to catch one on him. So anyways, bro, we walking down the walk, and I remember Lil Duke. He just laughing, talking or whatever. And he was a female officer in front of J Billin, bro. She was there. I think bro stopped there talking to her or whatever. They was talking, laughing, joking or whatever like that, bro. Listen, bro. When I turn around, I see New York walking down the walk. Now how New York got on this side, I don't know. The officer probably let him. He probably tricked the officer, bro. A lot of times, you know, dudes be working chain gang move, bro. And if an officer or a sergeant don't know that you belong on the respected side, you can tell them like, hey, man, look, man, I just got caught up on this side, bro. I'm in G building or I'm over there in E building or something. One of them type of buildings. And some officers are green enough, bro. They'll let you through the gate. So I'm like, bro, that's definitely what he did. So when I seen him, and I'm like, Duke right there, I'm like, oh, snap. This boy in New York finna try something. Man, listen, man. This man, Duke, there, I'm talking to the female officer in front of J Building, man. This man, New York, came down there. He like, what's up? What's up? So Duke turned around. Duke wasn't even scared, but he just caught him off guard. He like, what's up? What's up? So New York, bro, he got a whole cast on this arm, bro. I told you I'm gonna catch one of y'all. So Duke like, what's up? They squared up, bro. They squared up when to go at it, bro. Listen, man, this man New York is so crazy, man. This man went to wailing at this man with this cast, bro, with this broken arm, bro. This how you know this nigga is mental health, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This man is crazy. He went wailing at that man. Boom. Duke, now Duke was a little bit smaller than New York, bro. New York had size on him. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He put you in the one of them old crackheads or something, bro. That man looked like he could lift a whole engine out of a car to how strong he was, bro. He act like one of them old strong crackheads. That's how he looked. I think he used to do crack on the street. My bad. I think he used to do that stuff on the street. But anyways, bro, he went to swinging at Duke, bro. Mind you, Duke is getting hit once they start, bro. Duke is getting hit with this cast, bro. And you could tell Duke tried to chunk like this, but New York was just wailing. So you know them things was coming hard, bro. But he went to hitting that man, bro. I was like, God dang. Every time you hear that cast connecting, bro, ended up on the floor, bro. Duke ended up on the floor. The officer, she calling 10-10, 10-10. All you hear talking about get off him. Y'all stop. Now, these females are not prepared for this type of stuff, bro. I don't know why they having all these females working chain gang. Well, it's a good thing for dudes to see females in there. But guess what, bro? These females can't handle these situations, bro. Bro, this New York started beating this man, bro. Man, Duke got on his back, bro. I'm looking around, bro. It's a whole bunch of just random people out here, bro. Wasn't no GDs out there, bro, to help Duke, man. New York, when I told you, man. Bam, bam. Y'all thought y'all was going to get away like that. Bam, bam. So I'm like, man, what the heck? Next thing you know, you see CERT team coming down there and Lieutenant Fireball. You know, I told y'all about Lieutenant Fireball, man. This man had a big old thing in here. Somebody say he got a jawbreaker stuck inside of his face. But I think it was like a tumor or something like that. Them folk ran down there, bro. Listen, man, this man New York kept wailing off at this man Duke, bro. Until these folk came down there, went to spraying him, that big old can of spray. Psh, hit him with it, bro. They finally eased him up. Now I done walked down there. Once I seen the search team coming, bro, I walked off a little bit, but I'm still watching the action that's going on, bro. I'm like, man, ain't no way Lil Duke done got caught down bad like that, bro. That man done let New York caught him down bad, bro. By himself, bro. I said, ain't no way. So when they separated them folks, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Lil Duke got up, bro. Lil bro face was busted up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bruised, you know, he dirty as ever. He was on the floor. I'm like, damn, man, that man went to beat that man with that cast, bro. New York is real mental health, bro. Your arm is already broken. You beating somebody, but he was already out to get somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them folks that done did him bad in the dorm. And, bro, I guess he wanted his lick back, bro. And he caught this man on the walk, and he got his lick back, bro. So instantly, you know, them folk slapping cuffs on both of them boys. New York, now he crying about his eye. Stupid set, bro. He's so dumb. You know, once you see these folks coming, bro, if I'm hitting, bro, and sometimes when I see these folks coming, bro, I be like, oh, once they talk about spraying, bro, I ain't with all that spraying, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got that stuff in my eyes already, and I'm not with it. I ain't with it at all, bro. He there crying, ah, man, I'm for the blind. This stuff in my eye, man, come on, man. I'm like, bro, you stupid, bro. I'm talking about this a big old can, too. If y'all been around, well, y'all probably know these big old cans of spray look like them spray that they be spraying all bears and stuff with when they go out hunting, like a bear spray. That's what it look like. Put you in the mind of that. And these folks be emptying the can, bro. So while he there crying about that, bro, they slapping cuffs on that man, bro. Boom. Now, Lil Duke, they took Lil Duke straight to medical, bro. He was all right, though. He ain't get, you know what I'm saying? He got roughed up. Don't get me wrong now. He got roughed up real bad, bro. But New York, this man, New York, man, I'm sure this man done goddamn messed his arm back up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sure he done messed his arm back up, bro. They slapped cuffs on him anyway, bro. He crying, going up the walk, talking about his eye, man. Y'all give me some water, man. Y'all put some water in my eyes. Bro, they taking your ass straight to medical too, man. They ain't put no water. When you go in there, the nurses probably flush your eyes out for you. But them folks don't care about that, man. You giving these folks all these work. It's hot as hell out here too. But yeah, bro, New York, he got his get back though. I could tell you that, man. And that's the thing with chain gang, bro. Sometimes when people do things to people, bro, they be keeping their guard down, bro. You cannot keep your guard down when you're in the joint, bro. Especially when you know you got stuff lurking for guys who are gang members who be getting involved in all type of stuff, jumping on folks, doing this, doing that. You always gotta be on point. And Lil Duke wasn't on point, bro. He's sitting there talking to a female and got caught. Well, he didn't got caught down bad, bro, because he had time to square up. He ain't got caught down bad. He had time to square up. He just couldn't go one-on-one with New York, bro. New York was naturally bigger. New York had a lot of anger, bro. Mind you, they done beat this man to sleep in the dorm, bro. Broke his damn arm and all this type of stuff. So I'm like, oh, man. Anyways, bro, that was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure Lil bro learned his lesson. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Don't let your guard down. If you involved in all this gang stuff, jumping on folks, bro, you better be on point, because you got some guys in the chain gang, bro. They don't care about the gangs or the organization or whatever y'all want to call it, bro. They don't care about that, bro. Guys will wait for weeks and months and years to get their get back, bro. I done seen guys go from camp to camp, bro, trying to get their get back on people, bro. Some guys gonna hold that forever, bro. Some guys gonna execute it quick, and some guys gonna wait to execute it, gonna let it die down. But I hope he learned his lesson, though, man. But I appreciate y'all checking out the channel, man. Checking out the stories. All respect, enough love. Big up.